Hey,
Paul
Paul.
McGuire Grimes, ABC, Minneapolis. Ms. Goldberg, it is an absolute honor getting to talk to
Paul,
you today.
Paul, Paul, Paul. Just Whoopi.
Whoopi,
Please.
you've
Thank you.
been such an inspiration to so many of us, including me. When I interviewed you for Nobody's Fool, I told you what Sister Act 2 Back in the Habit has inspired me literally my entire life. So thank you for the time
Ah,
today. Thank you for Till for bringing this story to the big screen. It is incredible. So thank you.
yeah. Yeah, I
Oh my God.
agree.
Yeah. Now, not only do you star in it, but you are one of the producers. When do you
Yeah.
decide to get involved behind the scenes? And when did you know that Shnoya was the right one to tell this story?
Well, Keith Beauchamp, who is the original writer, and Barbara Broccoli and Fred Zolo were working on it years and years and years and years ago. And they said, listen, would you come in and be part of this, and maybe you want to play Mamie. It's like, oh, okay, because I was still, young enough to do that.
Right.
And we tried for years and years and years to get this up and running and get it going, and because I think for all of us, it was it was it was like the Diary of Anne Frank. It
Mm.
was comparable to that, and it was important for people to know, because everybody thinks they know the story. Everybody will throw it out there, oh, this is very Emmett Till, or this is, and that nobody's explaining what they're talking about. And the fact that Keith has been championing this for years and years, because he was friends with Emmett's mom and did the documentary and got them to reopen the case. I mean, he wants people to know this story. It's part of an American story, and it's part of what we need to be talking about, especially as things start disappearing from history books and various places. You don't have to see it in a history book. You can see the movie, because this is the fact. This is what happened, and this is why it happened, and this is how it happened, and this has continued to happen. And the real question is, after you see this, don't you wonder why this is still happening?
Oh, 100%. I
Yeah,
mean, I kept
yeah,
thinking of all of the modern day instances of
yes.
this. And
Trayvon, yeah, yeah.
now, for the people that are inspired for change, that want to be an activist after seeing this movie, what advice do you have for them that may not know where to start? They may not know where and how to begin that process.
Start that process by voting.
Yes.
That's how you make real change happen, because this kind of stuff, systematic racism, systematic hatred of gay folks, of straight folks, of women who think differently. I mean, all of this leads to what you see in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. So if you don't want to see that anymore, you've got to get out and make sure you're putting people in who will make sure that we find better ways to communicate and change things, better ways to have conversations, and get back to the what used to be the promise of this country. That's how you make the change. That's what you can do.
Hey, I'm a gay man, so thank you for saying that. And voting, we talk about voting in our house all the time.
Yeah.
We're always evolving and changing as people, no matter where we're at. What did you learn about yourself in this process?
Well, this process is, I learned that I should not scream at people when they don't give me what I want. Because maybe my screaming at people we were asking for money didn't go as well as I would have liked. What I've really learned is that if you tell people, if you show them, they'll remember. They might not get it the day after they see it, but something will trigger them to remember, oh, that's right. That's what this is. Yeah, I don't like this. Whether it's towards women or gay folks or, Native Americans, Asian folks, all of us. America's like, it's the promise of the melting pot. And we go forward, we go backwards, we go forward, we go backwards. Well, now we've identified stuff we don't like. We've said the things we don't like. And we've got to stick to that, so that this kind of thing doesn't happen cavalierly anymore. Because what you see is the cavalier attitude that systemic racism brings with it, and all the outer bands of it, because it's not just happening to the people here, it's happening to the people over here as well. So it's an important film just because you haven't seen it before. And this is not, you can't say it didn't happen, And will we get everything we want out of this? I don't know, but I want people to know the story and make up their own minds, and have some idea and recognize that this is us.
Ooh, that's good. Whoopi, I got the
Thanks.
wrap. Thank you for literally a lifetime of inspiration. I will always be indebted to that movie. So thank you for the time. Thank you for bringing Emmett Till's story to the big screen. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Sister Act 3, let's make it happen.
I'm working on it. I'm working hard on it.
Good. Thank you. Thank you.